Hello world and welcome back to the bench. Maybe tonight will be a quick one. We are going to put a replacement SID chip in Buzzy 64. Even though Buzzy will keep the name, it's going to not make any Buzzy noises when we're done, hopefully. Next we're going to grab the Commodore Datasette that has some weird button press issues, take it apart, see if it's something that's fixable. And if time allows, maybe we'll see the Kickman cartridge and see if I can clean that up and have some reliability with it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how tonight goes. Okay, we got Buzzy on the table, or on the bench, I should say. We have Buzzy on the bench. Let's kind of take this chip off. And as all of you probably do, let's just, I marked it with a big X to where it is a bad chip. Keep it over there. Don't know if I'll ever need that. I picked up a replacement SID called a back SID. Can you see that? Called a back SID. I have no idea. Let's open this up. Hold on. All right, let's open this up. What do we have here? Oh, by the way, there is the back SID replacement, and it has a serial number, 653. Replaces the essential elements of the original SID, including paddle mouse support, automatically recognizes computer model and adjusts output level accordingly. Does not support audio pass-through. Oh, and you can upgrade the firmware, which I haven't done. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was going to say, look, there's just this, but oh no, there's one on the other side. So let's take this off. And this should fit right onto my socket, I hope. That's already here on the board. Is it going to fit? Is it? Well, hello, Gigi. I don't want to destroy all the pins. Oh, does it just need a big push? It looks like it's right. I bought two, so if I break one, I have a backup. It is not all the way in there. As you can, I don't know, can you see that? It's not all the way in there. I don't know. Wow. It is going in there. That side's much better than this side. I hate pushing on this so hard. But I'm going to. Oh, and I'm going to. Oh, it goes in. It's just so hard. Okay. I think I'm pretty well seated, so let me hook up some of the test equipment and see what happens. Okay, we're back. Everything's hooked up. Let's give it some power. Oh, well, let me change scenes. There we go. We got all hooked up. We got power. Let's see what happens. All right, let's walk through the test. And we have sound. I have a little do-do-do-do-do-do. It's probably not loud enough for y'all to hear. But, okay, that got us back in action. This board is ready to go with a replacement SID chip. I am going to go off camera, build everything back, and we'll be back with the data set. And let's take a look at this. This was an easy one. Once you buy the replacement chip, as long as something weird happens, I think you're in pretty good shape. Okay, stopping during the assembly. Always, you need the correct amount of thermal paste to go on there. So I cleaned the thermal paste that was there earlier, and that's pretty much going to be the correct amount of thermal paste for me. We'll get this put back together, but always replace the thermal paste if you have a chance. Life pro tip, if you're doing motherboard screws onto the base, you have to take your time and be nice and slow. Otherwise, you can overturn it and actually break that casing. I mean, that's just a little plastic standoff that it's going to. And so you don't want to go too hard and actually end up cracking things and having a bigger problem. So And a life pro tip for the day. So in the time that you've been gone, I've taken it all apart, cleaned all the keycaps, really did everything that needed to be done. And this guy is a very nice bread bin. I'm telling you, super clean. Wish it had the badge, but things are looking good. Let's get that data set over here and take it apart and see what we can find out. Now, I'm not going to push the buttons again, but when I was testing everything from VCF East on the haul that I brought home, when I went to play and rewind, the buttons were really janky. They stuck. I did get them unstuck by pushing some other buttons. Let's tear this apart and see what's going on inside. And wow, there is one really shallow screw and some really deep screws there. I may have a problem. Let's see what we can do. All right, this one definitely is going to reach. Oh, success. All right, screws are out. Is it just going to come apart very easily? Oh, it does. Oh, wow, it comes apart really easy. And actually, it looks like this top just comes right off. Look at that. Okay, top's off. Things look pretty clean in here. I mean, you know, push on this little guy. Top comes up. Obviously, the eject button must, the eject button must push on that. Oh, boy. Now to wonder a little bit more about what's going, can this hold, oh my gosh, the bottom tray just comes out. So if you ever take one of these, a Commodore C2N cassette apart, you're going to find it just pulls out once you do the screws. Let's see what's going on down here. I kind of wonder if a part is broken, because something, look, well, hold on. I need to look at the front as I push these. So I hit play. Stop should just stop and push that back up. But it's not. What is going on? Oh, whoa, something happened there. Oh, is this a case? Of BW100 to the rescue? Not sponsored, but they need to sponsor me, seriously. I use this stuff all the time. Okay, let me put something down below it. And let's just do a little bit of spraying. Was that just a old clunky key that just needed to be exercised a little bit? By the way, look at this. Look at all those connection points. Is that a ferrite magnet around every one of those? Holy smokes! Can you see that? Yeah, you can. I mean, it looks like there's a little magnet on every single one of the wires. That's nuts. Okay. There's lots of nuts things in life, but that's the nuts thing. All right, so let's just kind of bring this upside down. Wow. If this turns out just to be a cleaning, that was $8 well spent. And I'm trying not to get anything near where the band is or any of that kind of jazz. Just trying to get it where the mechanisms are. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I think I'm going to have to spray in the middle. That brought it back. Okay, let's do a little bit of spraying in the middle. And let me grab my Q-tips. Okay, sometimes I can get these at Daiso and sometimes I can't. But they're just little Q-tips they sell. Can I get that? Can I get that up there? And just look, they're really tight. And they got little grooves. You can't see the grooves. They're really tight. And they're not like regular Q-tips that they come apart so easily. Kind of like I love the Kim Tech wipes. that they don't break all apart when you use them. I wonder if I should lube something up too. I'm sitting here spraying all this with a solvent. I don't know, let's see. Wow, there is something just barely, look at that, missing. Why is that stopped? Oh, maybe that was me. No, it was the cleaning. It wasn't me. I know how to press buttons. We all know how to press buttons. I think it was the cleaning helped out. All right, let's kind of come in. Kind of spray in all those areas. Holy smokes. If this is as easy as a simple cleaning to get everything back to where it is, that just kind of blows me away. I mean, you got to think. I don't know. How old is this? Does this have a date on it? Does this have a date? Does it say anything about a date? I don't know. It has a serial number, 1225787, made in Taiwan, Republic of China. I don't know. But this is old, obviously. It's not in the current time frame. Let's give it a spoosh of air. My cats just freaked out as that air went off. I heard them running. Oh, no. Am I just holding? That feels really good. I think when I push down and I have the bottom of those rags and the yeah, I mean, you can see there's something happening. There's a lever. There's a lever. Can you see that? No, you can't see that because I have crappy cameras. There's a lever right there that when I push stop, it just needs to reach up and touch. Well, this is pretty darn good. All right, I'm going to clean this a little bit more. Let me grab a Kimtech. That looks pretty good. You know what? A little simple green might go a long way. So let me just do that. Let me wipe this. Those bands look really well. I mean, I'm not going to say I am a radio guy at all. You can watch some of my videos where I try and work with some older equipment. But these bands look really good. I don't even want to mess with them. Why is that in here? Why is there a plug-in on the front of this? What does that do? Do you know? Does anybody know what that does? That's interesting. Oh yeah. We're good. We're good, folks. We're good. Okay, let me simple green everything and get it wiped up, and we'll be back for testing. Well, that wasn't too smooth, but we'll be back for testing. Okay, I'm putting this back together. Everything's cleaned up, looks really good. Obvious, I think I need to cut that. Should have cut that to begin with. There we go. Done. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't cut the grounding. That's good. Family channel, Rich. Family channel. Don't go cursing on stream. There we go. That's in its place. These guys are kind of where they need to be. Everything looks pretty good. Everything cleaned up really well. Oh, let's get you on the inside. Now, I guess I got to come in at a little bit of a front angle. Oh, look at that. And by the way, when I took this apart, you may have noticed I used a little, one of these little, I don't know, pry tools that are plastic. Super nice. Super good to have. All right, let's bring that over. And let's go back with our screws. Just doing some testing. I think we're good, folks. I think we're good. I think we got a win. We got an $8 win, is what I can say. Okay, let me plug some things up. Let me get a tape, and let's see if it works. All right, important to notice that it is keyed on how it plugs in. How many people really did anything with this? I kind of think I had a tape drive for a little bit. I remember playing Blue Max, but I don't know. You get old. Your memory is just what it is. I don't know. Does anybody ever really screw that in somewhere? And where the hell does it screw in? I don't even see where it screws in. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's get everything here on the bench. We got it in view. Yeah, close enough. Boop, boop. There we go. That's boop, boop. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. All right, let's grab a tape of some type. Oh, where was the tape that actually... There... That's the ultimate computer... I think this one's blank. Here's the... What? Is that still in the data set from back there? Did I not take it out? Idiot. From when I was testing, wow, this data set needs some cleaning. That is another, I mean, I won't make a video on cleaning this one, but this guy needs a cleaning. Okay, so here's another data set I can use. Okay, I'll put this back in a minute. All right. Editor Rich, did you cut all that? I don't know. Let's put this in. Let's turn this on. Let's change scenes. There we go. There we go. Let's rewind. That's a good sign. I like when it works. That is very good sign. Okay, now let's go load. Press play on tape. Do 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 do. I can't get copyright struck cause I make no money. Okay, found Commander. Oh, it's still running. Okay, now it's ready. Run. Oh yeah. I remember this last time. I had no idea what the F was going on. And it puts an F in the top corner. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see there's an F in the top corner? Okay. We'll let it run for a second as I put the simple green back. Don't like it. Let's try again. By the way, the buttons worked. I hit stop. It just stopped. That's great. It says deflection might be the next game. Oh, found lander. I guess I went far enough that it found lander. It says Commander, Deflection, Lander, Mukad, Rugby, and Snake. Holy Christmas. How old is this tape that it's still working after all this time? I mean, that is just kind of nuts sometimes to think about. This stuff is 40 years old, 35, 45, and it's still there. It's still working. I say that. We don't have anything running yet. We're back, ready to hit run. Lunar Lander, your spaceship is in descent to the moon. The engine control has malfunctioned. I like how there's not a space between has and malfunctioned, and can only be operated by manually turning the engine off and on by pressing the ampersand or and key, I guess is the, where's that? Oh, there, no, that's pound. Where's ampersand? Jiminy crisp. Where? At sign. There we go. Ampersand. Is that an ampersand? Am I wrong? Or is the at sign? Or is that just and? I don't know. We're going with this. By pressing the ampersand. Oh, no, no, no. It is the left and right keys, respectively. I should know this. I played this game. Your 1,000 units of fuel will last for approximately 60 seconds. Velocity must be less than 5 meters a second for a safe landing. Okay. Where is my lander? I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I remember seeing like an Apollo-like little blob that I worked with to get it to land. I don't remember this at all. Okay, we're getting close now. Oh gosh, there I am. Okay, hold on. The tape works. I mean, that's really what we came here for. A little cleanup, a little spray, a little... Ah, it works every time. A little cleanup, a little spray. This guy's back to action. The belts are fine. I may end up taking them out. I have a rubber rejuvenator I like to use that I can just kind of wipe around the edge and kind of make sure it stays moist. Is that the right word? I don't know. Moist sounds right to me. Let's get Kickman and plug Kickman in. Okay, we got Kickman. And you know what's funny? I just watched a video. Someone was working on their bread bin, 64, and they had to replace all these chips. I wish I could remember who it was. And they had Kickman as their test. So I thought that was kind of cute that we both had Kickman for the test. Now, these ports are really tight. I don't know if you remember. All right, it looks great. It looks great. Okay. How do I start? F1. There we go. I must be in the wrong port. Turn it off. Wait a second. Great advice. Put it in the right port. Turn it back on. Okay, Kickman's working fine. So we have no problem with the cartridge. I was thinking about taking it apart, what I might need to do to clean it up. I don't know. Check to see if everything looked okay on the board. But I'm telling you, I think I have no issues. I think all I'm going to do is grab some BW100, spray it out, wipe it down with some of my Daiso Super cotton swabs, as they may be called. And I have a feeling everything's going to be fine. You know, does anybody use Brasso? Oh, that's dirty. What do people use? I'm just kind of, I spray it in there. I take this and I'm just kind of spinning it as I go over the contacts. I don't know if you can see, that's pretty dirty. I mean, it's not as dark as my nails, but it's pretty dirty. So let's finish cleaning this area out. Luckily, I have nothing to take apart. A little bit of air. Why did I do that? Why is that like a natural reaction? Do all Atari people just kind of do that without thinking? I don't know. All right, plugged in, turned on. Yeah, it looks good. I think our Kickman is just fine for testing. I think that was just a random things contact-wise weren't cleaned up. As I mentioned, I have off camera completely taken Buzzy apart, went in the kitchen, went into the the big tub sink, wiped everything down, got that in great clean order, to where now I think it's in great working order too. So I'm pretty excited. Big shout out to, Backbit, modern hardware for retro gaming, vintage computer and repair. Big shout out to them. The SID chip just plugged in and worked just fine. I have volume here and everything going on. If you have another SID you like, let me know. If you have another place you like to buy things, let me know. I'd like to see that in the comments because I'm kind of new to all this, as you can tell. But thanks for joining me on the bench tonight, and we'll see what we get into next time. Bye now.